Hey, I suppose with the message with that breaking news there on High Five is you got to leave early. You got 3 hours. Not everybody's coming from south of the city, but got to hit the road, make sure you can get into those playoff seats. Look, I said the vibe was supercharged. I'll also say the vibe runs deep. I got to thank our director, Michael Serrano, for a little retro here, and digital director, Jared Cowley, for letting me borrow his jacket. We're going to try and do the costume changes. I mean, you're looking very dapper and decked out, but I'm going to see what I can come up with over the next 3 hours, because that's how long we're going to be here in this momentum. 20,000 fans going to pack this building behind us. They waited 5 years for that. That includes Teresa from Dallas, who just stopped by. Thanks to her for saying hi. She said she'd had an injury. She was recovering for that. She hadn't been out of the house in 2 months, and this is her excuse to come out and celebrate, right?
Yeah, this has just been a moment that fans have been waiting for. The amount of anticipation behind something like this, David, is, as you mentioned, years in the making. And for a lot of folks, this is a chance to forget about all the boring stuff, all the tough stuff.
Yep.
And just focus on basketball and being together. And nothing unites a community quite like basketball, especially in this town where basketball is king. Rip City is going to be active tonight.
Especially
no doubt about it.
On a day like this. But you know what? It's been a rough season. I mean, not just what's happened with the team and the new ownership and the uncertainty and all of that, but sort of the lines of how we got here, including the head coach, right?
Yeah, just unprecedented times. I can still remember going back to the day after the season opener, seeing my phone ring with managers calling me into work at 4 a.m. because the FBI had shown up at the doorstep and arrested head coach Chauncey Billups for a gambling probe. And Tiago Splitter just pushed into this job as the active head coach, and this team has overcome injuries. Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday, Shaden Sharp, Jeremy Grant, just the list goes on and on of injuries that have impacted this team. And somehow, some way, head coach Tiago Splitter has kept this all together. The emergence of all-star Denny Avdia, who's just having a career year, and now this team and the fans believe that they might be able to pull off the upset in this series against the Spurs.
For sure, I think we've seen we're capable. I think we've seen the potential. I think we've seen what we can actually do when we're locked in. We pay attention to little details. But you know, the first playoff kind of experience for a lot of us is kind of like exciting. So now when we got it out the way, I feel like everybody's more free, more loosened up, and you know, you can see it in game 2.
So here's a look at the upcoming schedule. We've got Game 3 tonight on Prime, 7:30. Game 4 back here, Moda Center, 12:30. That one on ESPN. Game 5 set for next Tuesday in San Antonio on ESPN. And if the series needs a 6th game, that'd be next Thursday, right back here in Rip City, David.
You know, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. You know, talking about the fans, one of the things, you know, new and old, you have fans for decades. I was out of the country, you know, thousands of miles away. We won't say where. We'll say, okay, on a ship somewhere, sitting at the bar one night. There was a group of ladies from Portland celebrating 40 years of friendship. And what was she doing at the bar tonight? You know who you are. I'm not going to name you. Sitting there checking the Blazers' Sun score to see if the Blazers would make the playoffs. We talked to a woman named Fox Eggleston downtown at the Portland Gear Store yesterday. Blazers fan for 2 weeks. You know what she said? Oh, my favorite player is Denny, and I've heard something about this guy named Dame, but I haven't seen him play yet. So that's just the cross-section of what the vibes are right now, how people are feeling about this, and the excitement at this moment in time, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't emphasize it enough. Everybody has their own story, and when it comes to this team, there's no other team in this town that brings the community up like no other. That's what the Portland Trail Blazers do. And when they're winning, man, this place is just hopping.
And speaking of pick-me-ups, fans getting excited already. We're waiting for the DJ to play the half-court setup here. It was just down by the bar. They've got some specials going on, some food stuff. Also some cocktails. We got a Buzzer Berry. Sounds like something slushy and sweet. And also inside later, Rip City Heat. That sounds to me like a spicy margarita. Do you like it spicy?
Yeah, I'm down.